My mom's crab cakes are the best, and it's basically because they are crab barely held together with the ingredients that are required to make them a cake. So we're gonna make those today. We're gonna start by beating an egg in a bowl to make our binder. And then we're gonna add to that 1 teaspoon of dry mustard, 2 teaspoons of Old Bay, a teaspoon of baking soda so it puffs up a little bit, a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise, the juice of half a lemon, and 1 cup of panko breadcrumbs. You could also use regular breadcrumbs, I just prefer panko. All right, once we add the panko, we're gonna just blend it together and then stir in the crab. We're gonna try to make sure the crab doesn't break up at all because we wanna keep nice big chunks of crab in the crab cakes. Okay, when everything's combined together, we're gonna form this into patties. I generally go like hamburger size, but you can go tiny, you can go big, do whatever you want for your crab cakes. And I make them on parchment paper so that they're easy to move around and let rest, because you want them to rest for at least 10 minutes, but ideally you pop these in the fridge and let them sit for a half hour or so. When you do that, they actually start to like form a solid patty. If you cook them too soon, they completely fall apart and it's delicious, but it's not a cake anymore. So I'm just gonna scoop it up here, form a ball, press it into a patty. So easy. When the patties have rested, we're gonna get out a griddle and start frying them up. You wanna cook them on like a medium-high heat because we want it to be crispy on the outside, but we also wanna make sure it's done all the way through without burning. So this isn't a quick cook, this is like a medium cook. We're gonna grease the griddle. You can either use butter or oil. I'm gonna use oil. But either one works. You just wanna make sure you have a little layer on the bottom so that everything can brown up really nicely. All right, when this is warm, let's start cooking. Depending on how many of these you're gonna do, it's sometimes a good idea to turn the oven on to like 175, 200, and then you can keep them warm as you batch cook these. These crab cakes are a family favorite. I can't wait to hear what you think, so don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you back here next week.